Hello, everyone, and welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And today I have back with me Debra Zachau of Grow Your Light. Hello, Debra.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm so excited about this.
You are more than welcome. I'm excited about this too. I think I was sort of looking forward to this collaboration because I think it's I think once it takes off, it's going to take off.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was sort of my intention on the whole thing was that it'll take off and we'll be able to give the messages and whatnot. So Debra is going to do your numerology, and I'm going to be using her Clarity Tarot deck to give the messages. So
thank you.
They should. Yeah. Oh, love using the deck. I have gone to it many times. If you look at any of the videos over the last little while, that's the deck that I'm using.
Oh, I really appreciate that. I really do.
My pleasure. And hello, Book. Thank you for joining us. Book is a member. And Heather from Soul Alchemy. Hello. Oh, she says popping in to do the YouTube stuff. Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm just going to wait. I noted that the notices just went out. There's a few people that are kind of sitting back. They haven't said anything yet. They're going to check it out, which is fine. So Cynthia Smith is here. Linda Bishop is here. Hello, guys. So what have you got on the go?
Say that again.
I said, what have you got on the go that is exciting?
I just edited, I think, the final edit of my next book that's coming out later on this year. It's for tarot people who want to do well and find confidence. It's a new way to divine the future. And it's been all the things I put in there on my little tests, because I do readings one right after the other, and I test everything because I'm not afraid to ask clients, how did that come out? Or does this sound blah, 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 right? And so everything's kind of vetted, and I'm really excited about it. And then I have some other books coming out on numerology because people like numerology.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There's a lot behind it, and people are looking. They're looking for answers now. Where before they saw it very much as kind of a woo-woo thing. No, they're a lot more receptive and open to alternative things.
Right.
And
it can make so much sense. See, this is the thing. Once something makes sense, then you can navigate it and make your mind up and know what to cost. I mean, it's and it's numbers blow my mind. It's like, oh, there's the path. Oh, there it is. And so it's easy to learn. It's fun to ponder and figure out who it's exploration and figuring out, what's really fun to do is your frenemies numbers to figure out how it works out. It's an amazing tool, but we're going to be doing some personal readings today. You with the cards, you with the numbers. And so that. I just need your birthday.
Oh, perfect. And Bridget York says, hello, Marina and Debra. I just ordered your cards today. Perfect.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh,
very nice, Bridget. I think that you will enjoy working with the deck. It is really, really a good deck to work with. And Annapep, yes, we will be taking reads. However, I'm asking you to put in your month and your year of birth.
Month, day, and year. Month and day and year. The whole birthday.
Oh, the whole birthday. Okay, month, day, and year. Put your whole birthday in. And Debra will do the numerology, and I'm going to do the psychic reading that I'm picking up for you today. So you're not You're giving us the information, but you're not asking the question, because sometimes you're not, you have a question in mind. You know what it is that you want to ask, but you don't. So let me just star some of these that are coming in.
I'm just looking really close too.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got,
Indigo, you're I just want to say something. Indigo, you're an 8 personal year or a life path. I think it's personal year.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me know.
Joyful is in there. All right. Reverse image. Captain Morgan. We have got Dawn. Okay. And
Reverse.
Book is in there. Hello, Irina. Nice to see you here. Jessica Lynn. And okay, so for now, I'm not going to take any more. I'm just going to put up the little notice. Questions are closed because we have got 12 already.
But we can go through this quick.
Yeah.
We'll get,
and if we have time, yeah. Okay, we can. And all righty. So for the first one that we have, and this is Bridget York, her birthday is March 31st, 1954.
Awesome.
Okay.
Get my calculator out.
Yes. While Deborah is doing that, I'm going to hone in and see what we got for you. Hello, Amanda Carroll. Hello, Sharon Saib. Nice to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Joan Baker. Thank you guys for joining us. So, all right. Bridget. Yes, you can contact Debra personally. If you'd like to have a personal reading with Debra, please, by all means, get in touch. Okay. And she can set something up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this channel, but then go over to Debra's channel as well and do the same thing, because there are people. You're welcome. There are people out there who are listening for the messages that we have to deliver. They're looking for us. They just don't know where we are. So when you do that, it helps raise the analytics and in the YouTube channel, and then they will put our videos out in front of more people, which is how they will find us. So there, do it for all the people who are coming up behind you. Yeah. All righty. So, Bridget, what do I have for you? Oh, okay. You are having second thoughts about some group that you are dealing with. There's almost like an agreement that you have made with a group that you've decided, yes, you're going to participate with them. Initially, it sounded really, really exciting. But then as the more that you got into it, the more that you realized that it really wasn't, it wasn't what you thought it was. So now you're kind of, you haven't totally backed out, but you're just being very quiet. You're trying not to draw attention to yourself as you make the decision to kind of back out of this, whatever that is. So yeah, maybe this is a time for you to kind of sit back and just sort of ponder, because I get you as the Queen of Wands. You've got the Queen of Wands is my favorite part in the deck. She knows herself. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's willing to put up with. She's very, very self-assured. and she can read people like no one's business. So after that, I get the judgment card, which is what's telling me, okay, so you're, um, you know, there is judgment, and I wasn't quite sure whether you were judging yourself or you were just judging someone else. And then I got the Three of Pentacles, and I thought, oh, okay, all right, so this is a group, someone that you're dealing with. It could even be a relationship. So, um, yeah, if that helps, I hope that it does help you, Bridget. There you go.
Overall, Bridget, you're an 8 life path, which makes you very good at bringing in manifesting things. But the trick to that is, if you don't know what you want, you'll get more of that thinking. And so that's what's kind of getting you right now. My sense is, since we're in an 8 universal year, you're an 8 life path, you're getting a double dose of should I or shouldn't I? Now, usually an 8 life path is comfortable with more risk, let's say financial risk or time risk, all of that stuff. But you're in a 6 personal year. 6 personal year is all about beauty, harmony, evenness, fairness. And when things get askew, that's when you say, I wonder if I should go through with this. That 6
Yeah.
personal year for 2024 is your ticket out. So if you have here's the deal. If you have a deep emotion about things one way or another, it's always easy to choose. Oh, I don't like that person, I'm walking over here, right? Well, this is going to be more subtle. So in your imagination, in a quiet time, figure out, if you proceed with anything, if there is going to be an imbalance of something, like you go to the store and it becomes imbalanced, just drive out of the parking lot, don't go in. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's how sensitive you're going to be. So I'll bless you and leave you with that. Thank you.
Okay. All righty. And Gina.
Yeah. Yes.
Gina says she is 10/21/1963. Okay. What do I get for Gina?
Oh, wow.
Yes, Heather, soul alchemy. You're absolutely right. If you when you ask a question or post your birth date, please stick around, and listen to everyone else's reading, because sometimes what we come up is going to resonate with you, and if it resonates with you, then by all means take it. Okay. So, yeah. You're welcome, Bridget and Gina. Oh,
I
Gina.
love her little doggy.
Yeah,
Pup.
go ahead. Yeah, is that a husky, Gina, that is in that?
No, it's a little Pomeranian, I think.
Oh,
She's got a
Pomeranian.
bow in her hair.
Oh, yeah, no, a husky would
Husky
never tolerate that.
personality.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the nice thing with the little dogs, is they don't realize they're little. They see themselves as being very, very big. Right? Yeah, lots of attitude. Okay. So, do you want to go first?
Sure, I could go first. Gina, I got to tell you, this year, if you don't have a fun year, I got to have a talking with you. It's because you're worrying too much. But I got to tell you, you're a wonderful 5 life path, meaning that you can change your mind, move to different things. Change isn't as bad, is easy for you for the most part. But it's combined with a 3 personal year, which is all about creativity. Plus, one more step, an 8 universal year that everyone's enjoying, which is manifesting. So here's how it will unfold for you. You have this idea. Maybe it's going to be to travel somewhere, maybe be an expat in a different country, learn a different language. There's all these ideas coming into you, but you're going to put your own creative spin on it. And that creative spin, all in 1 year, 2024, if you play the numbers right and stay on the bright side of things, you will be able to create something tangible or intangible, service or product, that you
Yeah.
can bring into the world and profit from. So don't overwhelm yourself thinking, oh, I have to know, learn how to do something. No, no, no. It's all going to be really easy for you, because that 3 personal year just puts a bunch of ideas in your head. Just go for it. You can't do everything, but just go and have fun this year. It's going to be a good one.
Exactly. I,
Mhm.
I start off with the sun, which is just the loveliest card. The sun is kind of like, you know, pick from your buffet. What do you want? Right? It's joyful, it's fun, it's prosperity, it's all kinds of good things. I like the fact that that little boy or girl, whatever, is on a horse, because it tells me you're going forward. You're going to be doing things, right? You're going to be spending a good deal of time with the 6 of Cups, being happy, looking at nostalgia, looking at some things that were um, in the past that made you happy. Maybe even some things that you had in the past that you gave up, that you're now wondering, why did I do that? Why can't I have that back? So what could be a challenge for you is the 9 of Swords. Do not think, don't go down a rabbit hole, right? Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't be too judgmental in or jumping to the conclusion that, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Whatever comes up, you can absolutely do it. Because after that, I get the Wheel of Fortune. It's up to you. You get to decide what you're going to do this year, and what you are going to put out into the universe, whatever it might be. And then you sit back and wait for it to come in. So it yeah, like Deborah said, if you're not having fun this year, oh yeah, okay. It's because you got lost in your own you allowed the ego to get in there and go, oh, you can't do that. Don't even give that a second thought. Yes. Yeah. And yes, if whatever you might have given up, you can reclaim it.
That's perfect. That's
Yes.
exactly it, because I'm getting a feeling. I just saw what Gina, right? And so she
Yeah.
goes, that's wonderful. I need it. Miss being a number 5. And it's so true, because if you can't find your freedom inside a commitment, it can be a contract for a car. It can be,
Yeah.
demands from your kids or husband or something like that. If you can't find your freedom, then you're a little lost. But the creativity is going to bail you this year. So recreate yourself. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Nice. Wonderful, Gina. I hope that resonated. Okay.
Mhm.
MG is 12/29, 1976. So, MG, you came just in time to be a financial windfall for your parents when they did their taxes. Yeah, woohoo! Just before the end of the year. Good for you. Okay, what do we have? Okay. Oh, all right. Well, the Emperor wanted to pop out, so I'll.
Oh gosh. Are you kidding me? The
No.
Emperor? Okay, keep going. I love this so much.
Yeah. Isn't it fantastic when,
It
yeah,
all comes together for 2
yes,
sides of the room.
yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well, you already started with the Emperor. I'm curious what's going to go happening now.
Okay. Okay. All right. MG. So my sense here is that you have been a little heavy-handed about something, and you have sort of decided that it's your way or the highway. And some of the people around you chose the highway. And so now you're sitting back thinking, what happened? Like, I wasn't serious. What happened? So, and I get that from, yes, the the emperor, the sort of the guy in control. He's got what he needs, but he can also be very, very stubborn in some ways. And then I get the Knight of Cups, where there was something offered to you that would have been. It was like you had an option between two things, and one of them was gentler than the other, and you decided, no, I'm putting my foot down, because I also got the Page of Swords, the sort of doing things my way, right? I'm going to see the truth in this. And then the Six of Swords, and that is kind of moving to calmer waters. That's when I think people decided that, well, okay, maybe, you can carry on doing, you do you, boo, but we're going to be somewhere else. And so now you're looking back and you're saying, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done it like that. Maybe I can make a change. Maybe there's something that I can do. And I think absolutely, at the bottom of the deck, I get the Page of Wands. I think that you're starting to see where you might have an opportunity to kind of go back and say, yeah, that thing I said? Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but can we revisit? So that's what I got. What'd you get?
I got it a little bit different angle because the
Oh, good.
frustration of this is a 22/4 personal year for you, which means you mean business.
Oh,
When you said the Emperor, I went, yeah, go girl, because this is who you show up as. But in your one personal year, you're lighthearted and you like to do things quickly, whereas a 22/4 is like this slow stuff all the time. Everything takes a
yeah.
little longer. What happens? Frustration. What happens when you're frustrated? You blow. Okay, so I want you to blow this year. I do, because you've been saying yes for so long. A 22/4 insists that you stand your ground. And the hard part, the real hard part is, I'll say the bad part first, is that whatever you put out, you're not going to get a whole lot of applause. No, you're not
Yeah.
going to be supported very much, like in the reading, right? People are moving away from you, right? The good part is that you are teaching people how to be a better citizen, a better parent, a better friend, with your declaration of truth. And you've just had enough. You've had enough
Mhm.
of everybody. And with that Five of Cups, I know that you have guilt and remorse over this, but I want you to know that is only a five. Turn that upside down and say, okay, I'm over that, and see who is on the other side, because your students are gathering now this year. So enjoy your declaration of truth and don't worry about it. Just, it's really strong right now. As we go through the year, it'll lift a little bit and you'll find your footing. But I got to tell you, you got this. You've got this. So.
Perfect. Perfect. And you know what? I think that, yeah, I can see that there was two ways that I could have read the cards. And I
Mhm.
kind of went one way, and I'm glad that yours pointed out the other way, because yeah, in light of what you said, yeah, absolutely. Standing your ground, you're trying to be cooperative with
Mhm.
other people, but you're making decisions on when you're going to stay, when you're going to walk away. And people aren't used to you putting your foot down.
Yeah.
So
Right. I think
okay,
that's cool.
yeah,
Enjoy.
I'll I
Enjoy.
can go with that, absolutely. So I hope, MG, I hope that resonates with you. All right. And Heather says, I'm a life path 8. This is supposed to be a great year for me. Excited. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, the life path 8 in an 8 universal year is all about manifesting really fast. So the minute you think, I don't think I can do that, I mean, that's a human thing. We kind of measure
Yeah.
where we want to go, our impulses to do the momentum through our impulses. But if you're just plain tired, then you're going to like manifest more of that. That's the thing. So, you know, my bumper sticker, we change our life at the level of action, not wishes. So you can sit and wish all you want, but you're a manifester.
Yeah.
So hit the pavement. I know you're a beautiful intuitive. I know you're an artist. So as long
Excellent
as you are
artist.
bringing something tangible into the world, a piece of art, a reading for someone, a show, whatever is in real life, that's what you're supposed to be doing this year. It's fun to think. I call it think in ace energy. You know, in the tarot deck, the aces are always good
Yeah.
news, and it's the beginning of something, and it's wonderful to sit in there because you're not failing. It's everything is successful in that ace energy, but it's nothing is brought down to the earth to live in real time. So you need to move through the deck and move through the journey a little bit farther, and you will find success. Absolutely. What'd you
Yeah,
get?
totally. I'm still shuffling. I'm just going to get into them, but I was sort of paying attention to what was happening in my body and where I was getting little twinges and so on. And what I was getting, Heather, is concentrate on what you have rather than what you don't have. Because if you're able to manifest, and when you worry about what you don't have, you're provided with more opportunities to worry about what you don't have. So when you get to that, if those thoughts start coming into your head, just say nope, nope, not doing that. It's going to be fine. It's going to be good. um okay, I start off with the hermit. um and that is, you can spend time with yourself and thinking about what it is that you need to do. You can spend time in self reflection. Just don't move there, right? It's a place that you visit and then you leave. You're going to come up with um, creative ideas, creative ways to handle things if you're open to seeing the possibilities. I see you working with someone else, um, who might approach you either with an idea or who's going to help you sort of along the way. And your job now is just have faith. Just have faith. I know that sometimes it's easier said than done, especially when you've got things that are, you know, bills are coming in and whatnot. Trust me, give into that faith, because ultimately it works out. So, you know, don't don't expand any of your energy in worry. Um, turn it into gratitude. Turn it into something positive. Yeah.
You know, I have something else to say about the eight and the eight universal year. And I don't know you personally. I know you professionally, and you're very talented in a lot of ways. But I would like to just tell you how you can manifest, not just you, but everybody. So what came to mind was a scenario that, let's say you want a car, you need a car, you need to have it, and you want to bring in a car, even on your vision boards, you have the picture of a car you don't own yet, and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Instead, try this. When you're going to the bus because you don't have a car, right? Just say, oh, I'm so glad I have a bus ticket. Even though I'm cold waiting for the bus, at least I can get to the store or something like that. That's how you're grateful for what you have. But that part of the story where you're cold, that's all it is. That's the shift you make. I would rather be warm. I long for warmth. I imagine I'm warm, and that's how you get the car. You see, go that direction about how you want to feel. And when you own a car, you feel warm, right? So try that. Try that.
Yeah. Just be
Awesome.
ready to look at all kinds of different things. But oh, Heather, yeah, just as much as you can, give into the positive. Do not listen to the noise around you. Keep yourself focused on that. And for those of you who may not know, Heather is an excellent artist,
Yes.
absolutely phenomenal. um, I have purchased some of her artwork, and it hangs proudly in my dining room. I see it, I don't know how many times during the day, and every time that I see it, I get a little rush of ah, it's just it's wonderful. So go over to Heather, and if you want to put down, type in the either your channel link or um, where they can find your artwork. Please go take a look. Please go take a look. Um, you'll be amazed, and I'm sure that as you go through what she has, there will be something there that is going to resonate with you.
She says, Marina, I'm blushing. Another thing she said was, I stay focused on what you want. Stay focused on how you want to feel,
Yes.
not what you want. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. I want to feel warm, and the
Yeah.
bus isn't warm. A car
Yeah.
is. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. All righty. So we've got Joyful Journey. And Joyful Journey is September 29th, 1964. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, just put it in there, Heather. Okay. Joyful Journey. What's up for you?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first?
Yep, yep, go ahead.
So, joyful journey. I got to tell you, you are one of the, as you grow in your life, not so much when you were younger, but as you grow in your life, you really value security. And when you work all the angles and decide something is right for you, you're pretty not stuck, but you're secure in that declaration. And so does it make you um, organized? Yes. Does it make you stubborn? Yes. God bless you. But this
Mm.
year, 2024 is all about doing new things, and new things aren't, zip lining for the first time in your life. I don't know if you're really into that right now because you like the security of standing on the earth, that type of thing. But zip lining might be offered, free zip line for the experience. And it's just life synchronizing up new things to try. You will not be able to say yes to everything, but there will be new things. So I have a friend sometimes that just says no, no matter what I say. You want to go to dinner here or there, and no. And so then I get into the idea of saying, well, I'm going to tell you where I want to go so you can say no, and then you can think about it and say yes if you feel like it. I
Yes.
give, because you need room. You need room for an idea to, be comfortable before you say yes.
Yeah.
Do that all day this year, and you're going to be offered new things and be a brand new person by the end of the year. When you say yes, yes, no, yes, yes, enjoy it. It's a fun year.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I start off with the Three of Swords, and that was it. A little a little bit of worry about making sure that you're going to have enough sort of put away invested to look after yourself. You've taken the steps to kind of get there, so don't worry about it too much, because that you can keep an eye on your investments, but you don't have to be checking them on a daily basis to see whether or not they've increased or decreased by 2 cents, right? So I also get the Page of Swords, which is, project studying things, looking at different things. So, you kind of like to investigate. You've got this. You have done in you've done the thinking in the past. There's no need to kind of revisit that all the time, right? You can you can visit, just don't move in, because ultimately you're the empress. You're going to end up um, spending your time enjoying all the things that you have put effort into. It is going to come back to you. You're going to be able um, to enjoy it, to yeah, start new things, find ways, like Debra said, find ways to say yes. And even the things that you think, well, I don't know if I'm going to like that, give it a try at least once. Then at least at the end of the day, you can say, I did that, I didn't care for it, rather than, well, I don't know, I just no, right? So get out of your comfort zone a little bit, and try things, because at the bottom of the deck I got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. So if you're whatever you've got coming for you is going to be what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want to see in your life. So yeah, don't worry too much. Don't forget to have fun. Have fun along the way. All
Awesome.
righty. I hope that resonated with you, Joyful. Okay. We have got Janine Bendrick. How do you mix the numerology, the astrology, and get a full picture of your life?
Oh, okay. I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
So astrology tends to be predestined. It gives you a room you can visit. The numerology will help you understand how you filter the information that gets you to that room. So it all is a big fat dance. So once you understand how you filter
Mhm.
information and understand that what comes easy to you doesn't come easy to everybody, that's part of your gifts. Once you course correct that way, life becomes so much easier to live.
Yeah.
So that's how it works, in my opinion. Go ahead. You might
Yeah.
have a different.
And you know what? No, I think you're absolutely right. And um, the image that came to mind as you were starting to talk was a clock. And I thought, oh, okay, all right. So the 12 numbers around the clock are the astrological signs. The numerology is the minutes in between that help you to understand what is coming up, what is next. It just offers you a little more information about what it is that is coming up. So they work very well together, and each one of them has insights that you can use. And while astrology is sort of it gives you a sense of permanence, yes, because you can't change your sign, you can't change your birthday. Um, and then you can just use the numerology to help you on the daily. So okay. Okay. All right. So what what I'm getting here is um, making making a decision. Um, it's like you're making a decision that you either no longer want to be alone, or no, I'd rather be alone. Um, and I'm not sure which way it is. That I start off with the Ace of Swords. This is the truth, facing the truth about something, and it is inspiration. Um, the and I heard someone mention not too long ago, and it really made sense, that the aces in the deck are they are spirit's way of saying it is done. Like um, it's like putting the universe has put a stamp of approval on this. It's a guarantee. Um, and then I get the Chariot, and that's kind of being going in two different directions, and it's telling you just you can take your time and make a decision about this. And then I get the King of Cups. So it's like this is a very um it's a very benevolent energy, a very benevolent man. He's there, and um either you are anticipating him coming in, or you're kind of feeling that maybe that energy is just a little too romantic, that you want something that is a little more solid. So, and to Pentacles, you're in the process of making the decision, and then I get to Lovers. So it's it almost feels like I don't want to say one way or the other, but it's like you're ready to invite love into your life, or you're ready to say no, I'm going to try this solo. So what'd you get?
Well, an 8 life path, Janine. So you're pretty comfortable with this year being an 8 universal year, and you're used to manifesting what you want. And but you're at the end. 2024 is at the end of a 9-year cycle. You're in year 9, which means all that you've learned from the past 8 years is going to be either kept or gotten rid of. You know, by the end of the year. As the year ticks by, the closer we get to the next year, which would be 1 for you, whatever you are supposed to give up will become so chaotic in your life. It's like, go get rid of it. I can't do this any longer. So if at the beginning of this year you're thinking, I might want to give up being single, then you can move into a relationship knowing that if it's not the right relationship, it's going to get too weird and crazy 2 months into it. And then you just walk away from that too. But try not to drag into 2025 anything that you really need to get rid of this year. And it might be, I'm through being single. But you know what? There's very few decisions and choices we make that you can't unmake.
Yeah.
So the suffering is in the decision making, not in the decision. So give it a try. Give it a try. But if the signs say no and you want to stop a relationship, people don't stop a relationship because, I don't want to hurt their feeling or this and that. Just be straight with it. Try it. You have got the personality to say, it's not working for me. God bless you. Next. All right. So you use it, but
absolutely
try. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All righty.
There's something somebody said at 1241. It's Soul Artist. She says, oops, at Debra meant she who creates art. I'm not sure what you mean, because Soul Artist, I hired She Who Creates Art, which is one of our audience people. She
nice.
supports us. She supports us. And I think it was during your a situation with you where we brought people in and she came in. I hired her to create my store and do the artwork and stuff like that. Yeah. So she's, I do a shout out about She Who Creates Art. visit her, and she can work
Beautiful.
miracles with your ideas. So
Excellent.
thanks for bringing that up. I didn't. I think you said that I had changed my website to She Who Creates Art, and I think that's how it
Ah,
read.
okay. Okay.
Oh, pretty well. I just wanted to bring it up, and I haven't changed my website.
Perfect.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much. Yay.
Absolutely. Alrighty. So Captain Morgan is May 20th, 1967. And yeah, lovely, lovely energy. I did a reading for Captain Morgan yesterday, as a matter of fact. And it
Yay.
was, yeah, it was really, really, really nice. Like genuinely a lovely person who gets more enjoyment out of sharing than he does out of possessing. You know how some people um, they're very proud of what they have, and they are
Mm-hmm.
very locked into their identity is tied up with what they have.
Mm-hmm.
He is he's the kind of person that just loves to share because it makes him feel good. You know, if something good is happening in your life and he tells you, I am so happy for you, he means it. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's not just blowing, you know what, up your, you know what. He
Mm-hmm.
genuinely means it. So um, go ahead, do your thing. And I think yeah, we'll
Okay.
go with yours because I already did read for him yesterday and I don't
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Captain Morgan, nice to see you. I gotta tell you, this is you grew into that person through hard knocks, and here's why I say that. You're a 3 life path, which means you're entertaining, you quick-witted, carefree, generally lifts vibes for a group.
Mhm.
The shadow side of a 3 is that you have you get offended when people don't recognize it. It's not like you do things for the recognition. It's
Yeah.
not that. The fine line. I want you to make sure you understand me. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you have when you were younger, you had unspoken expectations. If I do this, this is what someone will give me in return. They will mirror back my best self every time. And now that we're all grown up, we realize that that doesn't. But the cool part is that you are able to remember how it feels by putting yourself in somebody else's shoes,
Yes.
how it feels to have a little applause, to be their cheerleader, to mirror back their best self, because that is what you enjoy. And with that comes back. Now, the reason I bring that part up, when you're a little kid getting into to adulthood, you're in a 6 personal year, which kind of doubles that, because you're a 3 life path. You're in a 6 personal year, sort of doubles that sensitivity. But understand that you have a way of doing things, creating things that is completely fair. So where you won't be in alignment with your numbers is if I don't believe you're going to do this, but when you're younger, you might have move into, no, I know this is beautiful and you don't know what you're talking about. That kind of attitude, which I know you're not going to do.
Yeah.
But the 6 personal year kind of puts a test on that. And if you find yourself kind of angry for no good reason about anything, so I think, oh,
Yeah.
I'm so angry that this happened. Look back a week prior, 4 days prior, and see who didn't mirror back, who didn't appreciate
Yeah.
you. And you think, oh, there it is. Okay, I can do this. You don't have to go to the person and say, didn't you like what I did? You wouldn't do
Yeah.
that anyway. But I see this as a really wonderful year of you standing in your truth. And people love you. Absolutely love you. Totally in alignment with numbers.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Great reading, Captain Morgan. Great reading.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so I
You
just noticed, yeah, book was in there, and members always get to go ahead of the line. So here we go for book, which is 63056.
Oh, I'm sorry I did that. I have a terrible, you think, oh, someone says, oh, I'm a Pisces. I know nothing about astrology. Oh, I'm a Pisces. I go, oh, like I know
Yeah,
something. And I,
yeah.
and I, I'm sorry I did that. Oh,
Yeah. No, no, no. That's all right.
it's all good.
I tend to do the same thing. Yeah. Flip a
It's
card.
so
Yeah. And it's,
exciting, right?
yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh,
Yes, Captain Morgan. Yeah. You're in a 6th year right now. Yeah.
yeah, go online and just Google what does a 6 personal year mean in numerology and see what's going on. The only caveat I say to that is that if you're having a 5 personal year, don't be afraid of what they're saying. I'm trying to change the wordage, the verbiage out there about 5 personal years. Everybody says, oh, don't worry about a thing. Change
Yeah.
is wonderful. And so that's what I'll say about that.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
I love that picture on Book Bewitched
Yes,
profile. So pretty.
it
So
is. It
mhm.
is. So, look, what I'm getting for you is your um deciding sort of next steps, deciding what you're going to do next. And having you have an idea of what it is that you want, but you're still listening to sort of other people as they're putting in their 2 cents worth. So I start off with the Page of Swords, and that yeah, new ideas. It's also dealing with someone who's younger than you, and getting influence from them. Um, Also, the 7 of Wands is kind of be ready to stand your ground. Be ready to say what it is that you need and what it is that you feel. Okay. Ace of Cups is a lot of good emotion. It's kind of moving in the direction of where you're going to be happier. And I must admit that I know a little bit about Book's situation, and I think that she's going to be moving in with her son. So I'm looking at this saying, yeah, okay, the Page of Swords, immature. Well, immature if your child would be immature to you and that sort of thing. So making the decision, I think that it is going to work out really well. And when he really thought about the offer that he was making you. It's not something that just kind of came out of the blue. He really thought about what he was offering you, um, and you're kind of yeah. For the time being, you want to play it safe. You want to hang on to what you've got, and you want to move forward cautiously. And yeah, totally understand that. The bottom of the deck is 4 of Wands. You're going to be happy when you get there. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be happy. Yeah.
So just like Captain Morgan, you're so creative and sensitive and all that stuff, but you're having an 8 universal year. Sorry, an 8 personal year in an 8 universal year. So you are creating everything you want. So when you look at moving in, I just love people who are on the move in an 8-year, because that's just more doors for prosperity to come in. And so to understand that when you're moving in with your son, there you may want to, you may have the oh, how do I say this? The impulse to say, oh, roll your eyes at him, but understand he's doing his own life. And I got to tell you, bravo for a 3 life path number to raise an independent soul. They're not your clone, thank goodness. But understand that you might feel a little bit like that when you first go into your journey, but it's all going to even out. I mean, you can bring in the energy of the 9 personal year into the 8 if you know it's coming, and that is giving up what doesn't work for you. I believe what won't work for you is to stand in judgment of anything. Sit in your room and say, I'm warm enough, I'm fed, I don't need anything right now, I'm comfortable. You look out the window and stay in the present moment. You're going to be just fine. But a 3 life path in an 8 personal year finds it restrictive. But for the most part, it's been my experience, the restriction is in your thinking about others or the situation you're in. So it's a little fine line there, but I do hope that that helps. All looks good, though. You can manifest anything you want. That car, a house,
Well, yeah, whatever.
anything you want.
Absolutely. Whatever. All righty. And now we are at 56 minutes, so I'll let you guys know that we are not going to be able to get to all of your questions because I do have another show after shortly after this one. So we will do our very best. Okay. Reversed images is 12/14/1965.
Now, she's a person that's in my membership group.
Beautiful.
And so she is, I just want to remind, she is, oh, she's like me. Okay, you're 29/11, having a 7 personal year. So increased intuition, increased availability to the upper octaves if you choose, which of course you're going to choose because that's who you are. Thinking outside the box. So 29/11, moving into, well, living inside a 7 personal. The first part of the year is where you educate yourself. Mid part of the year is when you start putting things into tangible availability for others. The end of the year, your shingle is out, kind of thing, if you feel like moving in that direction. So bravo, I'll bless you and leave you with that.
Yeah, perfect. And that absolutely mirrors the cards that I got. So 8 of Swords, going through that, trying to figure out what you where it is that you have tied yourself up, where it is that you feel like you have no choice when actually you do. So it's reviewing things that have happened in the past. You are starting to see with 7 of Pentacles, you're starting to see where the opportunities are and where it is that you can take steps to get into a better place. You can recognize it. And you're also starting to recognize those things that are sort of the burdens that you have picked up that are not yours. You can let them go. You can say, I'm not carrying your luggage anymore. Here, you look after your own. And it's funny, yeah, that card is in the middle. And like Debra said, in the middle of the year is when you start to realize, because the card after that is the 6 of Wands, the celebration, the victory, the as David Tarot by the Bay and Libby from Meister Tarot, they call this the look at me card. It's like, yeah, I've done good. I've done my stuff. I've gotten rid of things, and look at me go. Look at what I am bringing in for myself. And then I end with the Page of Cups, and that is lovely energy of new things, looking at things that are taking steps towards doing the things that bring you joy, right? You're looking at them and you're saying you're being creative in the way that you are moving forward. But I very much kind of I yeah, the
Yeah,
sense of this card is, yeah,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
dolphins that are playing, there's, hearts. It's like
yeah.
there are good things for you to look forward to, and you're going to end the year on a really positive note.
Yes, and you know what? I just love so the level she chose was to learn tarot and numerology at the same time. So to mix
Nice.
it to yeah, and she's excelling in that. Yeah, I meet twice a month, and we
Perfect.
meet. The membership meets twice a month. I'm shameful plug, but
No, please do.
it's so fun to get together, and we do it on Zoom, so we're actually talking with each other. So that's always fun.
Nice. Nice. Which, yeah, that's exactly it. Not only do you get to know your members sort of personally a little bit, but they get to know each other,
Mhm.
right? And they can kind of be each other's support system if something comes up, and they share knowledge, they share a lot of things, because this is a wonderful community. It
It sure
really
is.
is. Yeah. And there's, knock on wood, I have not yet encountered anyone who has been selfish with their knowledge, or who has been feeling like, no, no, this was my idea. You can't do what I'm doing because it was my idea.
Right.
We're tossing things out. We are sharing things with each other. We encourage each other. Whatever there is, yeah, there isn't that attachment to the egotistical me. It's like,
Mhm.
let that
True.
go.
True, true.
Yeah. All righty. Okay. And our last question here is Cynthia
Oh,
Smith.
yes.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Life Path 11. What's the difference between a 29 and a 38?
So a 29/11, the 11 is a life path number that doesn't change, but the lessons you need to learn inside the life to be able to reap the full benefits of an 11 is the 9 first, even though it's written 29, it's the 9 has the heaviest weight to it and then what you learn about the 9 and then the 2 comes in. So it's collaboration with legacy, which kind of goes against the grain of an 11 because they're so independent and creative. They want to go off into their own corner, but we have to learn how to move into working for the community because that's what master numbers do. And then working with each other. 38 is the same thing. It's an 11 life path, but your lessons are a bit different. You have the 8 and you have the 3. So you need to loosen up and stay grounded in your cray. your your wonderful way you think. You need to stay grounded and stay on with the 8. It's very profitable. You could be quite wealthy with a 38. The 3 is all about creativity. So it's like almost double the creativity, but it's also double the your self-criticism. So
Mhm.
it's a wonderful dance, and that's what I teach. That's what I teach.
Perfect. Perfect. So if people wanted to find out about some of the courses that you've got, um, where can they go to find that?
Well, you can go to my website, which is debrazachau.com or growyourlight.com. Both domains are pointed at the same thing. I also have a video tarot course and it's on sale for $44, and it goes through all the cards, but then it also shows you how to do awesome readings. So that's kind of neat. I got that on
Perfect.
sale. I also have the memberships, which is learning how to do it. And what else do I have on? Oh, and the Clarity Tarot that somebody said they just got today. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Yeah. And I think you can, can they order it from your website, or can they order, is it on your website, but also on Amazon?
It's through a publisher, so it's in all stores and Amazon. And we just got a second printing. I got that, and the Russia applied and got and paid for the language rights to the deck. So I'll have it in Russian sometime this year.
Na zdrowie.
Yeah, no.
That's about all the Russian I know. Yeah. Na zdrowie.
That's good.
Good luck, long life, whatever. It's
all I know is the accent to when I say Second Street.
Yes. Second Street. That's right. So that is wonderful. And, as long as we're doing that, you guys, I have, if you want to go to a community tab on my channel, I posted on there a new course that I'll be starting March the 1st. It's a 30-day course. And don't let the 30 days scare you. It's called Achieving Union. And it basically, at the end of it, you are going to be able to be more in union with spirit, your higher self. You're going to be able to recognize when you're communicating with spirit versus just general noise. So it involves a short little video every day. It involves a little bit of homework every day. It's self-directed. You decide how much time you want to put into it. And we'll meet once a week to discuss progress, answer any questions, and so on. And then, at the end of the 30 days, you should have developed a habit of doing something. So, that will work. And Amanda Carrion, I just saw you come in here. You said, thank you. You are more than welcome. Amanda, if I have not gotten your email yet, and I'll tell you, I have not. If you can send me a quick email, so then I can keep you posted on what's happening with members. So there you go. You can do that. Awesome. All righty. Debra, thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's do it again.
Absolutely. We are going to do it again. We are doing it again in 2 weeks' time, I believe, on the 26th. Same thing.
Same thing.
1 p.m. And for those of you that are in here, you can tell your friends that they need to show up and what they need to do. And we'll do some more readings. And hopefully by then we're going to be able to talk a little more about, when Debra's book is going to be coming out, and, find out how the second printing and all that is going. And also you can tell me all about her courses and how many of you are taking her courses. So,
thank you so much. So see you in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. And you guys have a great rest of the day. I will be at 3 p.m. Yes, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's within 50 minutes. I will be on again with Kelly from the Mystic Next Door. So come on back and see us then. But in the meantime, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us, Debra. And those in the chat, thank you for sharing your energy. So take care all, and we'll see you later.